Hey everyone, Ryan here, and somehow in today's video I have even more LEGO Star Wars 2024 set info for you, including another set that we knew nothing about in yesterday's video where I covered every LEGO Star Wars 2024 set. So this video is additional to that. We're not going to be retreading anything from that video, but after you watch this one, definitely check out that one because it's still got tons of info. But let's get started with the May 4th promo. We now have more info on that. We don't know what it is, but there's kind of some clues out there, I suppose. 262 pieces in ages 10 and up. That's the new info. Now, this is, as far as the piece count goes, pretty normal. The last two May 4th promos, piece range was 195 for the Lars Kitchen and 289 for the Death Star. Now, the age range, I think, is the intriguing thing here. 10 and up is abnormal for May 4th. In previous years with other things, it was mostly 6 and up for minifigures, 8 and up for some of the other things. But I think it's more important to look at the last 2 years where we had 18 plus sets. And so when a lot of people saw 10 plus, including myself, I immediately thought, oh, this must mean we're getting a minifigure playset type of promo. And it very well could, but I don't think that's a guarantee. But in the same vein, in my opinion, it means it won't be a set like the Death Star where it's just a display set. Ultimately, though, the 18 plus thing is just a marketing thing, and it's entirely possible LEGO Star Wars does do a younger age rating set that is still solely kind of a display set. And the reason that you would change the marketing for May 4th specifically, and kind of the hindsight that I'm having on it now, is it doesn't make a ton of sense to brand a May 4th promo as 18 plus. You could have still released the same May 4th promos, don't get me wrong, but branding it 18 plus doesn't make a ton of sense because that's going to exclude a lot of kids from feeling like they should be enjoying the May 4th promos. There's just a big mental barrier to that 18 plus line, and probably some parents will look at it and be like, well, that's for the adults, so we don't want to get that for our kid, or we don't want to, join in on that for our kid, or whatever. It's just possibly a mental thing or just a marketing thing that's happening because they have done other 10 plus sets that are display sets, but then again, this one came with a minifigure, so it's not impossible that it is like a build like this and then it comes with a figure. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is it feels like 10 plus means there's a figure, but it also could not mean that there's a figure because we've had plenty of other sets that are younger age ratings but don't have a figure. So May 4th, in my opinion, is still completely in limbo, and all we know is that it's going to have 262 pieces and be ages 10 and up. Now, we do have some updates in regards to the August 1st releases, starting with the Dark Side Millennium Falcon getting a piece count of 1,578. That's still at a $170 price tag. For comparison, the Rise of Skywalker Millennium Falcon is also $170 right now and has 1,351 pieces. So we're getting 200 more pieces for the same price. It just makes you wonder. We also have a piece count for the Unknown Creature that's coming out at $100. It's going to be 1,186 pieces. And then finally, the Death Star playset. I was like a little bit excited about it in my video yesterday when I thought it was $80. And like, yeah, cool price, whatever. But apparently that's wrong. There's no price tag attached to it officially, but with a piece count now of 1,555, I can pretty much guarantee it's not going to be $80. It's probably going to be about double that, probably talking more in the Yavin 4 territory of $170. Now, for comparison, Yavin 4 only had 1,066 pieces, so we're looking at a lot more pieces, but again, smaller pieces cost less money, and price per piece for the billionth time is not a one-to-one indicator of value from set to set. So I expect this Death Star playset to end up somewhere around the price of Yavin 4. Lastly, we have a few more pieces of information for October, and it turns out I lied. We don't have just one set we didn't know about previously. We have two sets, starting with a new promo for October. I didn't buy this not to use it. We have set 40730 with 145 pieces for ages 18 and up. The LEGO Star Wars designers are not beating the allegations with this one. The last two October set promos came in 2020 and 2021 with the Mos Eisley Cantina and the UCS AT-AT, being Yoda's lightsaber and Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. 2022's October set was the Razor Crest. 2023's October set was the Venator, neither of those original trilogy, of course. And 2024 comes along, the UCS Jabba Sail Barge is rumored, and what do you know? We have an October promo rumored again. How odd! I wonder why. Regardless of the fact that we are robbed of actual cool LEGO promos for the last 2 years, this one does bode well for 2024. It's something to get excited about. And in my opinion, with the piece count, with the age rating being 18 plus, I'm going lightsaber here. I think that if we look historically, the lightsabers don't really match exactly the sets that they're coming with, but I would very much lean towards them doing a Return of the Jedi Luke's lightsaber or Darth Vader's lightsaber. They could obviously still go and do anything, as the Yoda's lightsaber had nothing to do with the Mos Eisley Cantina, or on top of that, it could literally just not be a lightsaber and be anything else. So I would lean lightsaber. If I had to bet money on it, I bet lightsaber, but nothing is guaranteed with rumors like this. We just don't know what it's going to pan out to be, but it's an exciting one nonetheless. Now, the next set is really cool. It's set 40755, and it's a Star Wars 25th anniversary celebration set with 383 pieces. This one definitely reminds me of the holiday diorama that just came out a few months ago for 2023. It seems like it'll be coming out on October 1st, and it's going to have that 3-month run, just like the holiday diorama. We have no idea what's going to be in this set, but if last year's holiday diorama is any indication, we can expect at least a few cool, unique figures and some type of neat build. But again, we just don't know anything about the set other than that it exists, but just it existing is something fun because we know almost everything else about everything else at this point. So having something out there that we don't know is nice. And then finally, a small update to the UCS Jabba's sail barge. The piece count won't be 6,500 as leaked in the survey. It will actually be 3,942. So now we know the piece count for Jabba's sail barge. We can guess the price will be $400 to $500, maybe $556 on the high end, but I'm hoping it'll be reined into something reasonable. But again, it really just depends on what we're getting with those 3,942 pieces. So those are the most recent updates, along with some of my thoughts and opinions on what it means for LEGO Star Wars in 2024. Definitely a few more exciting things coming out today, which is definitely a nice thing. So let me know what you think in the comments section below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and don't forget, if you haven't watched my video going over every other LEGO Star Wars 2024 set, definitely do that because there's about 30 of them and there's a lot of information you probably need to know. See ya.